On behalf of Computer Application Department, Kongu Engineering College, we welcome you all to the FDP program organized by Department of Computer Application, Kongu Engineering College, a 5-day online FDP program on machine learning essential for every researcher. In this program, we will have introduction with machine learning, data pre-processing. We will know about applying supervised and unsupervised learning and data visualization. The resource persons for this program we have is Dr. C.S. Kanimoi Selvi. She has more than 20 years of teaching experience and 10 years of experience in research. She has published more than 50 papers in international journals and presented more than 25 papers in national and international conferences, and authored one book also. Her area of interest is machine learning and deep learning. She is carrying out two funded projects, one for DST and another for ICSSR currently. At the time, she is working as professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department of Kongu Engineering College. We welcome you, ma'am. Our next resource person for the session is K. Tamil Selvi, ma'am. She has published more than 10 papers in national and international journals. Her area of interest is deep learning applications in network, especially 5G. She is pursuing PhD in the area of traffic engineering in software-defined networking. She has been working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering since 2015. She is now working on graph neural networks for network optimization. We welcome you, ma'am. For the session, I would request all the participants, please turn off your mic and your videos. And if you have any query regarding the topic we are being discussed, you just post a comment in the chat box. At the end of the session, our resource person will resolve your issue or rectify your problem. I'll now hand over the session to K. Tamil Selvi, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. We will start our session with an introduction to the machine learning. So I'm going to start my presentation here. I'm going to share my screen. If there are any issue, please intimate me. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good afternoon to all. I hope all are fine. We will start our introduction on what machine learning is. This is a short presentation on what machine learning is and what are the use cases that the machine learning can solve. And we will go into what are the tools that are helpful for the machine learning problems to solve. So I hope you are all fine. So machine learning, from the word itself, we can define that we are going to make the machine to learn. So these are some of the evolution of machine learning. Now we are in the era of digital world with the deep learning, but there is a need for machine learning too. So I will insist where the machine learning is and where the deep learning is. So the starting point for the computer intelligence or machine intelligence starts from artificial intelligence. Hope my audio is audible, right? Is there any issue with my audio? Please check it. Can I proceed with this? Participants, if any issues, please raise this. Is my audio audible?
Yes, your voice is audible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the evolution of machine learning starts with artificial intelligence because most of you people are well known with artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. I will give you a small introduction, then we will go into the research aspect. I have taken a simple problem and I'm going to address how the research can be moved on these problems. So first it starts with the rule-based system. Hope you all know that it is nothing but expert systems. So we have to write the rules.
I would request Mr. Pervez Muhammad to stop presenting the screen, please?
Is my screen visible now?
No, ma'am. Someone else is presenting now, ma'am.
Okay. Wait for a while.
Virendra Chaudhary, stop presenting your screen.
Yes, ma'am. You can present now.
Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the evolution of machine learning starts from the rule-based system, which is nothing but an artificial intelligence, which is in turn I can say that it is nothing but an expert system. So we have to write the rules for our input, and we will get whether it is right or wrong. And then from that rule-based only, we have gone into the machine learning. In that machine learning also, we have to take the features and we have to map the features to the functions, and then we will provide the output. So from this diagram, we can show that in machine learning, we have to hand design the features. We have to identify what are the features that supports our problem solving. Features are nothing but columns, very simple. And then we have to map our features to a functions, that is called mapping from features. So what are the functions that we have to use? Either linear, polynomial, other. Those functions are nothing but algorithms here, very simple terms. Then we will provide the output. The output can be either classification, clustering, or other some semi-supervised things. There is another thing called representation. I think I'm hearing some noises. Can you please mute? Participant, please mute your... So the next one is representation learning. This is what the base for deep learning. So from the representation learning only deep learning have evolved. So representation learning is nothing but it automatically fetch the features. It means that it automatically convert the features for the given function. So if I are given an image or if I are given a sentence, it has to be converted into a certain form that will be acceptable for the machine to learn. That is nothing but a representation learning. This is what done in the deep learning, because deep learning will automatically fetches the features. There is no need of hand design features for the deep learning. Deep learning will automatically fetch the features from the data and it will do the classification or some other tasks. So based on the representation learning only, deep learning has evolved. But now deep learning has overruled the representation because it has incorporated the representation learning. Now representation learning has become a subset of the deep learning because every deep learning algorithm uses the representation learning. So this is what the evolution of a rule-based system to deep learning. Today's deep learning, but there is a scope for machine learning because everything cannot be done with the deep learning, because if the data is very less or if you have less number of features, deep learning cannot be suitable method because it has to learn on its own the features. Here in that area, machine learning plays an important role. So this is what the next thing is. So machine learning versus deep learning. I have already said that if you have large amount of data, we can go for deep learning. We have it is already said that if you have small amount of data, we have to go for transfer learning is another technique which is used in deep learning, but the accuracy is not. It means that the parametric performance is very low in case of transfer learning in deep learning. If your data is minimal or small, you can go for the machine learning. And also the main constraint with the deep learning is that it always needs GPUs. Maximum it needs GPUs. Colab will provide the GPUs, but if you want to work in your simple machines, so machine learning is a happening. So, and also the other major thing that differentiates machine learning and deep learning is that all the deep learning algorithms are black boxes. we are not unable to identify what the internal things are happening. It is very tough to identify which the features has been selected by the algorithm and the output has been given. So deep learning algorithms are always a black box, whereas machine learning algorithms are white box. We know what the data has been taken, what the features has been taken, how it has been interpreted, and how the outputs are produced. So human can interpret and trace the working of the machine learning algorithms, but deep learning algorithms are mostly randomized and it is a black box. This is the main difference between the deep learning and machine learning, because system hardware dependencies are nowadays given by the cloud and other platforms. So I cannot say that it is because of the hardware dependencies I have to go for machine learning. The main thing that differentiates between the machine learning and deep learning is that the feature engineering process. Feature engineering is very important in machine learning. Feature engineering is the machine learning, I can say that. But whereas a feature engineering, there is no need for feature engineering in deep learning because it automatically done and it is a black box. And also you can say that the execution time is minimal in machine learning compared to the deep learning. And as I have already said that interpretability is very good in machine learning, but it is very difficult in the deep learning because feature engineering is automatic and it is dependent on the algorithm or the neural network that we have chosen. So in order to identify how the machines are learning in the initial stage, or if my data is low, machine learning is an apt place to find the solution for the given problem. It is not that every problem has to be solved with a deep learning. So there is a scope, maximum scope for machine learning. Then only there is a need for machine learning. In case of images and other things, we can go for machine learning. But for smaller amount of data in some of the startups and other industries data, machine learning is enough. So there is no hardware dependencies, and also we are able to interpret what the things are happening inside and why the things are happening, and also feature engineering is in the control of the programmer. So with these things, machine learning plays an important role, although deep learning is blooming in these days. So you are very clear with the types of machine learning. This is supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, and reinforcement learning. I hope these are basic jargons of machine learning. So supervised means there is a training data and what is the output is. For instance, if I are given an image like cup or a flower, I have a thing that this is a cup, this is a flower. It is already given. The model are used to train like this. If a cup image is given, you have to say this is a cup. If a flower image is given, you have to say it as a flower. This is how we have trained the model. So it can be a classification and regression comes under that. And unsupervised, we have given something, only the cups. It has to group whether these are the cups and these are the flowers. Some clustering mechanisms plays an important role in unsupervised learning. In semi-supervised learning, this is very interesting thing. You have some labeled data and you have some unlabeled data. So these things are based on how our human brains are able to learn the things. If you take our kids, if you are going to give some of the things with the solution and some of the thing without the solution, they are going to apply a solution for the unlabeled thing based on the solution they have already given. So in semi-supervised thing, you have data with some labels and data with some unlabeled data. So based on the unlabeled data, the model will train and it will provide the output for unlabeled data based on it has modeled. So learning will happen based on the labeled data. Output will be given based on the learned things. So this is like a testing thing. So you can use in anything. For instance, for learning model, we can use classifications like SPM or random forest. For unlabeled thing, we can use anything. In terms of classification, I can say that for labeled data, I can go with random forest. For unlabeled data, I can go with SPM and other things. So the next one is reinforcement learning. This is very important in real-time environment. For instance, if assume that I am in an industry, my learning algorithm is working in an industry, it is going to sense the data, and based on the sensor data, it is going to say whether the sensor polluted gas is above the allowable level or below the allowable level. So based on the things, based on the requirements, or based on the outputs or the feedbacks, it is going to improve. Because for instance, if a certain mixture of gases are found, it has to say that this is what the targeted thing is. If it is above the target, it has to learn something. So based on the rewards, either it can be positive rewards or negative rewards, it has to do things. So I can say the best examples is in our gaming thing. In our gaming thing, most of the things based on our previous levels, we are going to give the other thing. Most of our students learning apps, for instance, if you take Byju's and Vedantu, they are using the reinforcement learning. If you go with that learning app, based on the students' learning attitude and how they are performing their test, they are going to project the next journey. It's not as a tough how the things like first chapter, second chapter is not given. Based on their performance and how they are learning the things, based on their output, which is nothing but a rewards, the actions are going to take. So now the learning platforms are also taking the machine learning. It is not using the deep learning, it is only using the machine learning. If you go with the Byju's app, they are completely using the machine learning also for the statistics and other things. They are providing the journeys for the children based on their approach of the problem they have given. So this is what the types of learning is. So this is, I think this is again the same thing in a nutshell thing. So in supervised, I have already said that there is a well-defined thing. So in supervised, we can see that there is a regression. It means that, for instance, I want to predict what is the temperature on August 15th. So this is a regression. So we have temperature of the 1 year temperature. We have to predict what is the temperature on August 15th. That is a regression. So random forest and SVM is a classification techniques. For instance, an image is given. I want to say whether it is a flower or a cup. So unsupervised, I have already said that it is a clustering and association. I have only the unlabeled data. It has to say there is no classification, there is only grouping. So based on that, we can have k-means clustering, principal component analysis. It means that what are the features that contribute to my learning problem, I have to take it, or else I can reduce that features. That is called dimensionality reduction. Then there is a hierarchical clustering, right? First stage, second stage, we can go on that. Then semi-supervised is nothing but we can go with the combination of these things. We can use everything can be semi-supervised in terms of hybrid problems. So these are some of the machine learning. I have already given that where I can use these things. So I have said that in supervised learning, if it is a classification, I go with image classification or customer retention or diagnostics, many other things. If it is a regression, we can go with the market forecasting or weather forecasting and other things. If it is in an unsupervised thing, in terms of clustering, I can say that customer segmentation, I can say that whether they are the good customers or a bad customers, or I can retain the customer or not. Recommender system, as usual, same thing. Dimensionality reduction is nothing but, so I have to identify a feature. Which feature is, because feature engineering is very important. Feature engineering is the important core idea of machine learning. If you take deep learning, feature engineering is automatically done. So feature reduction is very important. So in order to identify which features contribute more to my performance attribute, I have to take that. For that, I can go with big data visualization like Matplotlib, SNS and other things, C-bonds and other things. I can go with the compression of my data, or I can identify the pattern in that, and also I can identify which a feature is. In one of our in our session, I am going to give you just on how to identify the best feature for that. We are going to see on that, and based on that, we can work on it. So as I have already said that reinforcement learning is always in terms of reward based or the feedback based. Simply, I can say that it is a feedback based. Gaming, robot learning task, maximum learning learning applications, reinforcement learnings are used. If it is used only, it can sustain in this digital world. So see, these are some of the Python libraries for machine learning. Hope you all have a clear view on that. So we are going to see on NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn, PyTorch is also there. So this is NumPy is nothing but numerical Python. Today in Colab we will see how NumPy is very important for that, and also Pandas, and also scikit-learn. This is scientific computing learn machine learning package that is supported in Python. This Keras and TensorFlows can also be used, but this is mainly used for deep learning thing. And also PyTorch we can use. This Keras and TensorFlow belongs to Google product, whereas PyTorch is Facebook's. So the APIs may differ, but both the things are more or less useful. But PyTorch is very useful if you go with the GPUs rather than CPUs. If you go with the Colab, we are going to work on CPUs only. If we need, we can go with the GPUs also, because we have in Colab is nothing but a virtual runtime. So if you have created a runtime, this Colab notebook is nothing but a runtime. When you have created a runtime, a virtual CPU, RAM and disk has been allocated for you in the cloud, Google Cloud. If you want, you can access the GPU. In the settings, we can access the GPU. For the GPU performance oriented thing, we can go with the PyTorch. Keras and TensorFlow also supports the GPU, but TensorFlow works well with the GPU. And NLTK works for natural language processing. Spark with big data. Thano and MXNet also works fine with GPU computing. So in these, among these Python libraries, we are going to see NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn. So we will see some of the use cases, industry use cases. I have taken some of the simple thing. It is not a very complex thing. So I have taken automotive domain. The focus is to find the incentive drivers. So this is what the business challenge is. So you are given lithium power is the largest provider of electrical vehicle batteries. Drivers rent batteries typically for a day and then replace it with a charged battery from the company. So lithium.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Your screen is not visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I will see to it. Is someone presenting your screen? Please try to not share your screen, please. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it visible? Is not visible from the screen, from this slide, or from the any more previous slides?
Previous one, ma'am.
Just now only.
Okay. If you take this, okay, sir. Okay, thank you. So if you take this business challenge, drivers rent the batteries typically for a day and then replace it with a charged battery from the company. It has a variable pricing models based on the driver's driving history. So we have this is what the business challenge they have given. It is not my business challenge. As the life of the battery depends on factors such as overspreading, distance driven per day, etc. They have to cluster who are all the best drivers and they want to give the incentives. So given the data, you have to group the drivers. So here the ML machine learning usage is that you have to create the cluster model and you have to, based on that, you have to give the incentives. So it is not that whomever has done the good job, we have to give some incentive. It is not that randomly giving everything will not work fine. So this is what the issue business challenge is. They have used this machine learning thing and based on that they have grouped it. And the thing is that they have to group it accurately. So in order to accurately group that, they have to design a good machine learning model. So if they have done that, they have an increase in profit. This is one of the real-time use case too. The second real-time use case is BlueX. This is a logistic company. They want to find the optimal path. So they want to efficiently deliver the packet to the customers. We have already known that we have to find the optimal path among the available path. So they have to use reinforcement learning because rather than cluster, we have classification clustering reinforcement learning, and the other thing is semi-supervised. Semi-supervised is nothing but a combination of the two things which depends upon our problem. Here the problem is that we have to find the optimal path. In the optimal path, we have given many paths. For instance, if you want to travel from Erode to Chennai, we have many paths. In that, we have to choose the optimal path. For instance, I have taken the shortest distance, but the shortest distance has some hindrance. If that is the case, I have to take the alternate path. Because of that hindrance, I have taken the alternate path. Now, my distance from Erode to Chennai has increased more than that of the available path. So I have to take the feedback from the given thing. So based on the feedback, I have to take the optimal path. So in this case, reinforcement learning can be used. So based on the application and based on the business challenge, we have to identify the machine learning usage. So this is what the important thing. It is not that you have the data, you can go with the classification or clustering. So first we have the data. We have data in particular domain, and we have to identify what is our focus. What is our focus? And focus is based on business challenge. These are some of the business challenge. So for this, we have to focus on optimal path. So in order to find this focus from my business challenge, I have to go with the some of the machine learning thing. So these are some of the machine learning algorithms available. We have to test on that. It is not that reinforcement learning will give you the good result in this case, because it depends upon the data too. I will show you an example. This is a well-known research problem for Indian diabetic patient data set. You can work on it. Even though we have used random forest or SVM, the accuracy is not raised above 75 or 80. We have to find some of the reason behind it, because the nature of the data is like that. So based on the data, we have to feature that data, which is nothing but we have to identify what are the features that are contributing to our business challenge, and in order to satisfy our focus. This is what the very important thing is. That is what the introduction thing. And when we go into our supervised or unsupervised, we will learn in depth what is supervised, what are the metrics that we have to consider for that. We will look onto it. So these are the things I want to wish to propose to you. Is there any doubt? You can ask me now. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in my presentation, or if you have something, you can ask me, or else we will go with our Python basics in the Colab. So this is a basic thing. Once you are into the 5th day, you will get an idea of how we have to move into the research aspect of machine learning. And if suppose anything, we can go with the deep learning or other things. This is what our agenda is. So in the 1st day itself, we cannot get all the viewpoints of what the machine learning is, what the research aspect of it. So once you are into the 5th day, you will get everything. I think you will get everything clear. I will give you 2 minutes. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. In the meantime, if you are working online, please go with the Colab. Please open the Colab. We will work on it. So this is nothing. Next is going to be hands-on session. Please work on it. This will be very useful for you. So mostly, I think most people have worked in the Colab. Is anybody need to know how to work with the Colab? If so, please rise. I will give you just on how to work with the Colab. I mean how to start working on a Colab. Is anybody in need of giving introduction to the Colab?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, have you all on the online? Shall I start my thing? Any doubts in the presentation of machine learning? I think it's very basic. I have not given any new things. Only I have given some of the use cases. Then everything is fine, I think so. So the thing is that go with the Google, type Colab. In Google search, Type collab. This is nothing but co-laboratory. Type collab. collab.research.google.com is your URL. Click on that. Hope you will get a screen like this, I think so. You click new notebook. I hope everybody has got a screen like this, I think so. Please make a note of it. Please sign into a particular Gmail account. This is very important in order to save your files. So I have saved in my organization ID. If not, there will be a sign in button here. Please sign in here. You sign in. You can sign in either your personal thing or your organization. If it is a Gmail, Google Mail, it is well and good, because it will create a space in your Google Drive.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, please change the background as a light theme, ma'am.
Okay.
It's dark.
Okay, okay. Ma'am. Hope you all have opened it. In order to rename your file, so it will be in the extension of IPYNB, which is nothing but IPython notebook. This is what the extension for this. If it is this is a Python file, but in Google Colab with the extension, it is stored as IPython notebook. If you want this to be stored with another name, it is default untitled 0, 1, 2, 3 for same thing. For instance, I have given sample, just give enter, that's it. So this is what the basic thing is. Try to sign in with some of the Gmail accounts. So I will show you how the thing works fine with the Drive. Go to your Drive. You will see something. You will see a folder called Colab Notebooks. Hope you will. I think hope you are visible for that. It will automatically create a Colab notebook. If you click that, I have some other files. Leave that. There is a sample, right? Sample.ipython notebook is my Python notebook I have created now. So this is how it is saved automatically in the Drive. Please try to log into a particular Gmail account. Either it can be personal or it can be your organizational edu or org something. So the next thing I want to show you, please make a note of it, because some of the people, I will give you some simply I have given. If you, I think hope you are well known to the Python. If I have given hello world. If I want to run this is what this is called as code. If you want to write text, you can go with that. If you want to run this, click run here. If you see here, in here, you can see here, it is showing connecting, initializing, connected. Once you get connected, you will get the output. You can see that there is a RAM here, there is a disk here. So this is called, this area is called as runtime. Please make a note of it. This is a runtime. This is created once you have logged, this is created for you. Once you have logged out, the RAM and disk allocated for you will be deallocated. So this is called as runtime. There is an issue here. If you want to load a data set here, once your runtime is disconnected, this data set will be gone off, because your RAM and disk will not be allocated to you, will be deallocated, which is a virtual memory. RAM and disk is a virtual memory. This is allocated for you by the Google. So in order to permanently link your Colab with the Drive, I will give you some of the things. So this is what the thing is. The RAM and the disk has been allocated for each and every user. So it is the thing here. If you go with the runtime, you have a something called change runtime type. There is another thing called hardware activator. Please make a note of it. This is GPU and TPU. These are the other provisions that are provided by the Colab thing. If you want to, because we have to push these things from RAM and disk to GPU and TPU. If you want, you can go with that. So as of now, there is no need for, if you go with the deep learning platforms, there is a need for large amount of processing power and memory. Memory is already being given. So processing power is very important for us. In order to go with the processing power, we will go for GPU and TPU. So nowadays our laptops are built with the GPU, but TPUs are not given. TPU is nothing but a data with the processing power which is equivalent to a data center levels. So this is what the thing is. If you want to enable the runtime, you have to go to the change runtime. As of now, there is no need for that because we are going to run with machine learning. There is no hardware dependencies here. As such, this RAM and disk is enough. So for instance, please make a note of it. So I want to, if you want another cell, this is what the cell is, code cell is. If you want another cell, click code, then you can go to it. Before that, I want to give you a gist on what if I want to link, for instance, I'm going to load a data set. For instance, if I want to load a data set, I can load this. I have said that this is a runtime. This memory will be allocated once you have logged in, and it will be deallocated once you have logged out. If you have loaded any data set here, this data set will be deallocated after the session. I can say that the runtime, this area is called runtime, and the time we are here is session. Once the session has logged out, the data will be erased from the given RAM and disk. For instance, if I want to, yes.
Me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you zoom it, ma'am? It's very tough for us to see.
Okay.
It's very
okay,
small.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay, ma'am? Is it okay now?
Okay, ma'am. It's okay now.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So this is what the thing present here. I hope so. So this is the table of content. There is a folder here. So these are the inbuilt data set that is given by the Colab laboratory. If you want user-defined data set has to be downloaded or it has to be uploaded, you can go with this. These are the options that are available. Upload to the, always make note that upload to the session storage. This is a refresh, this is drive. We will see into drive what this. First I will show how to upload a thing. If you go with click this, you can do this from a local storage. So it will show that uploaded file will get deleted when your runtime is recycled. Recycled is nothing but when you have logged out the session. So this is what the thing is. You will show that this CSV file has been uploaded. Once you have logged out, this CSV file will be recycled. So in order to have the permanent link between my Colab sheet, Python notebook and the drive, there is a thing called we have to write a script for that. The script is already present. There is no need to worry about it. So we can go with that. So there is a thing called click this thing, type drive. So these are the options that are provided by the Google in order to link your Colab notebook with the drive. So the thing is that open file from the Google Drive, list files in the Google Drive, save the data to the Google Drive, download file or importing data. For instance, my file is present in my Google Drive. I want to import or download that file. So in order to open that, we can go with that. For instance, click this. This is what the thing it has given. So as of now, don't mount your things to this. First, I will show listing the things. If you click this, these are the things. This is nothing but for your authentication purpose. It has given these are the things. from you have to authenticate this. I will show you how to run this. If you have run this, please click the run here. It will ask for a verification code. The verification code is present in this link. It will ask for the particular account to choose. Whatever the account you have linked with the IPython notebook, please choose that. Allow it. So this is what the verification code is. Copy this code, paste here. Click enter. This is what the thing is. This is how in my, if you see here in my drive, I will show my drive. In my Colab, this is my drive. In that my drive, I have given a code like this. Please make a note of my code. Title contained with .txt. Whatever the file that contained at .txt will be listed here. If you want, if in CSV, you can give like that. So this is what the thing is. If you want to save your data to the Google thing, same thing you have to do here. This is authentication thing. One time if you have given, this is enough. These things are authentication. These are PyDrive libraries, and this is for authentication. So these are the important codes. You have to make a note of it. Please make a note of it. One time it is enough. This is one time. We have already given. This is only needed to done once in a notebook. Once you have done it, if you click this, the code will automatically there. We have to change it accordingly. That's it. So similarly, downloading or importing. So I have done a simple example here. So this is what my already I have given you that this is PyDrive libraries. This is for authentication. So next is create and upload. For create and upload, you have already seen that saving data to a Google Drive. So if you want, you can create it. You have give us some other names. Run this. You can see that. For instance, I will show you now. For instance, machine learning. Just run this. Uploaded file with ID. Every file is identified with ID. This ID is important. I will tell you how to fetch this ID in order to download. If you go to my lab, go to my thing. You can see that machine.txt. You can see that this is the file creator. Sample file uploaded is the content of this file. If you want, whatever the content you want, you can give it. And it will be uploaded with the ID. This is what the printed is. This ID will be given by the Google server. Hope you will know that listing and saving data. So the next one is downloading. This is very important. Please make a note of it. I hope you want the thing to be light, right? So in order to download the file, if you click here, for instance, downloading, if you click here, these are the codes that have been given. If you run again, that is not at all a problem, but make sure that you have run only once for a given thing. So next one, file ID I have to given. Replace it with your file ID. So this is what the important thing is. For instance, go to my drive. For instance, I have Colab something or another thing. For instance, I have some, okay, let me take any file. Whatever the file you want, you can take it. For instance, I have taken this machine.txt. There will be a link, I hope. If you right click the file, you will get a get shareable link. Yes. This restrictions, it is up to you. This is my organization ID. I can either restrict only the people in the Kongu engineering can accept, or anyone with the link can accept. This is sharing responsibility. So I have given anyone with a responsibility. So copy this link. Copy this link. I will tell you what is the ID here. I have pasted here, right? This is what the ID is. These things are called as ID. So these things are called as ID. For instance, Control C, copy this, replace with your ID. Run this. It is downloaded. Hope you are getting right. If you go and click this folder, you will see that wait for a while. I think they please try that. In meanwhile, I will show you. So you have to get the shareable link. In the shareable link, so here I have not run this. So this is what my thing is. This is what the file is. If you go with, it will take some time. Please wait for it some time. It will be loaded. So this is how you have to load your file into the Colab. This is how you can sync your Colab with the drive. This is how I can. This is how I can link my Colab with the Google Drive. Hope you are getting right. Please try this. If any issue, please report me. I will give you 10 minutes time for that. Please check these issues. Then next half an hour, we will see into the basics of Python. So this is what the content is. If you want the thing to be done here, so this is it has created the thing. This is my object, get downloaded content. Control C. Get content file. Give the name of the file you want. For instance, download.txt. If you run this, hope you will get that. Am I right? So hope you are clear that this is my ID. Please make a note of it. This is ID. Please take only this ID and replace here. Run this. With this, you will get the sample file, content of this file. For instance, I have taken in my drive, I have taken this hope, I think so. Machine.txt sample upload file content is the content of the file that is being displayed here. Please make a note, downloaded content is displayed here. If you want the file to be displayed in this folder, downloader.getContent file, which you have to give the name of the file. Name of the file with extension, you can give anything. So I have given dw.txt. Now it has visible in my thing. So this file will not be recycled after runtime. This is what the difference between. This is my uploaded file from my local disk. This is my drive. This is sync between my Google Drive and other thing. If you run this code alone, you will get the file. It is not at each and every time you have to upload this. Because if you are working with online, if your local disk is not available, it is very difficult to get the data set. In those cases, you can upload the data into the Google Drive, provide the link to it. In that link, take the ID and work on it. This is very simple. This is how you can work for both machine learning and deep learning, because the memory support is very large here. You can go with the GPU things for the processing too. This is the first thing I want to clear with you for downloading of data from the drive to the Colab. Hope you are clear that. Please try this. This line is very important. This line is meant for displaying the data. This line is meant for downloading. Downloading is an object. With that object, I have to get the content file. Yes, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. So,
Madam, hello.
yes, sir.
Madam, kindly repeat the procedure, madam.
Actually. Okay, sir. Okay.
And increase the font size, madam. It's very small, so not reflect correctly.
Okay. Can I repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am. Kindly repeat once again, madam.
Okay, sir. Go with the Colab.
Increase the size, madam. Madam, your screen size is kindly.
Is it okay
yes,
now?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So this is my new Colab laboratory. I think you are clear with this thing. Rename this. I think it is sample1.ipython notebook. I will go directly. First, this is in connected stage. I have to initialize this, then only a memory will be allocated for me. In that case, if I want to run something, just I have given some hello statement. Just run this, see this, it is allocating and then it connecting and then it will initialize. So you have RAM and disk. This is as far as the machine learning is concerned, this is enough. So this is adding the command. If you want to delete this, you can go with this. This is the output. If you want to clear the output, you can give it as thing. So next we will go with how to link with the Colab with the drive. In those cases, go with this. Show the code snippet pan. This is very important. Click here. Just click type drive. So these are the options that are available for us. As far as concerned, for us it is important for downloading file and importing data is very essential for us. For instance, I have clicked this thing. Once you double click this, these are the things that will be in place for you. So in this case, if you see here, this is yes.
Ma'am, there we want to type drive. I can't get it.
Sir, here, sir, code snippet.
Yeah, yes.
Code snippet.
Yes. Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
fine,
sir. Okay. So first aspect is first it has to create a Python drive. So it is internally done with a Python drive and Google Drive are now interrelated. Python drive is present in the Google server. Google Drive is present in your Google account. This has to be linked. For that, there is a library associated with the Colab, that is the PyDrive. So then you have to authenticate these. I think my screen is not visible. Oh, please, someone has. I think. Okay. Hope you are getting. Is it visible now?
Yeah, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So this, okay, this is the first part is nothing but linking your Pi drive with the Google Drive. This is already the Pi drive library is given by Colab. All the code snippet are given. Just we have to simply edit it. That's it. There is nothing to hard code it. Second one, we have to authenticate. So make sure that this authentication credentials are in sync with whatever the Colab laboratory has been signed in. Then I have to download a file. So in order to download a file, I have to give the file ID. So each and every things are present in the Google Drive or in the Google server in terms of ID, which is unique for each and every object. So it is object-oriented programming only. So ID is very important, which is nothing but a memory area representations identifier. So we have to download a file. First, for instance, go to your drive. Till then, I think there is no issue. Am I right? Shall I proceed?
Yes, ma'am. Proceed.
Okay. Go to your drive. I think you are clear with how to open your drive. Go with mail. There is a matrix symbol. Go with the drive. If you open the drive, take any thing. It is not that you have to take only CSV. You can take anything. For instance, I have opened sample2.txt. Right click that. There is an option called get shareable link. I have already said that. So that it will be there like get link. So restriction is up to you. Anyone with the link or something you can give it. Just copy the link. There is an option called copy the link. Give it as done. That's it. Come to your Colab. First we will make it as command. In order to make the command in Python, hash is the thing. Whatever in C or C++, whatever the thing, same thing is allowed in Python. Here it is hash, and I have pasted this link. For as of now, I have pasted this link. It is working as a command. Please make a note of it. Don't give it as such. Give hash and give it. So after D, there will be a certain things, right? Click those things before view. This is the ID. Actually, this is the ID of a particular file. This is how you can get, or with program we can get. This is what the simple thing you can.
Before view and after D, this is the ID.
Yes, sir. That's it. From view D to view, you have to take those things that are nothing but a file ID. Choose that. Instead of in this place, replace with your file ID is given, right? Delete this thing and paste this ID. So now run this. So since this is the first time I am going, it will ask for authentication. Do authentication. Please make sure that sync with the same mail ID. Allow this. There is no security issue regarding this. Copy this code and paste this verification code here. Press enter. If it is okay, I have given Indian Space Research Organization. Please, we will check whether it is right or wrong. This is the file I have shared. See here, this is the content. Hope you are getting right. So after that, the content is being downloaded, but I need the file to be downloaded. In order to get that, my object is downloaded. So I have to write a code here, downloaded dot get. If you give that get content file, give the name of the file as you wish. For it can be single quotes or double quotes. For instance, I have given extro.txt. Run this. Go here. Go to this is the files thing. You will see the extro.txt. Hope everyone is getting right.
Madam, this procedure is quite similar with the mounting the drive. This is the whole procedure.
Sir, if you have given mounting, you can access all the files. So that is not secured. That is not secured.
போயிட்டு வந்துரு
Kindly show,
5 to 6
madam,
நிறைய
kindly
பேர்
once
Which
go
one,
to
sir?
the mounting, how it can
Okay,
mounting
sir.
the drive.
Go with. Okay, sir. Sir, there are many options. It is not that with respect to drive only I am showing. This is mounting, right? Run this. It will, as usual, same procedure, sir, but don't mount your drive. This is not secure because all your files will be shared here. That is not good. That's why I have given same procedure. There is nothing more in that. Only thing we have to know this. It is mounted, right? That's it. You can
now that folder is come into the left panel.
Sir, folder will not come, sir.
Okay, okay.
Connect to Google Drive here.
Okay.
But please don't do this. This is not secured. I think I always said that. Always link your file. Please don't do that. Because if you have any secure data here, this will correct the things also. Because if, for instance, if you have a good data set, if a thing is, for instance, you have taken the safer backup of it, if you have given that, the name is same in both the cases, might be it will take them. So please don't do that.
Okay.
So this is for, as for the today's working environment. Hope you are clear with the working environment, I think so. Am I right? Yes?
Yes,
Shall we proceed with the basics?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, okay. So this is what the thing is. So I have downloaded the data set. I will give you the data set tomorrow. Or you can download that. I will give you the link. This is not new. So I have said that there are many libraries for the Python. I mean many libraries in Python for machine learning. So the important thing today we are going to see is NumPy and Pandas. Matplotlib and other things will be seen in course of time. Whenever there is a need, we will work on it. So first one we will see NumPy. NumPy is nothing but a numerical Python. So we are not able to give all the basic introduction to Python and go into the machine learning is very difficult because we have to focus on the research aspect. Because if you take the Python itself, it will take 2 days to give the basic research thing. Hope you are clear with the strong thing on basics of Python. If not, it is not an issue. You can learn at it because Python is very simple. So I have taken only the basic libraries of it. So I have already in the presentation, I have shown you some of the important libraries for machine learning. In that, we are going to see 2 important machine learning libraries. So one is NumPy, the other one is Pandas. But the thing is that the coding is very simple, but we have to very careful in the internal representation. It is not that like C or C++ or Java or some other thing. We have to very keen in how it works in. So this is like as such of array, but I think if you are familiarized with Python, you have heard of collections like list, tuples, dictionary, and other things. So you can create a NumPy array. So this is the package that is present in the Python. The name of the package is NumPy. In expansion, I can say that it is nothing but a numerical Python. For data science, this is the main important thing. So I can give it, this is alias name. Instead of giving every time as NumPy and other thing, I can using the alias name as NP. So here A1 is equal to, this is name of the thing, np.array. This is simply an array. It is called as n-dimensional array. The return type is nd array. Actually, it is n-dimensional array. It is not that you have to create only 1D array, 2D array, or nd array. You can go with n-dimensional array. This is what the important, one of the powerful use of NumPy. So I have to give it here only the collections, either list or tuples. So I have given np.array of 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that this is called as, if you have given this bracket, this is list. If you want to print this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Shape is nothing but it will give you the number of rows and columns. If it is it will return tuple. Tuple is nothing but in a round bracket. So here you can see that 4, 1. Actually, always we say that row, column. If it is a one-dimensional array, it will give for column alone. Row is left as empty. From that, we can understood that it is a 1D array. That is what the shape. Shape will return the number of rows and columns. These are attributes of an array. Then if you have give the type of the array, you can say that NumPy ND array. Then if you give D type is nothing but data type. So data type of my array is integer 64-bit. NDIM is number of dimension. Here the dimension is 1 dimension. That's why the output is 1 here. So this is very simple. Instead of list, I have given tuples here. Same thing. It has a history on why list, why tuples. Please make a look into it. So next see that A3 equal to A1 plus A2. A2 is already a list. I mean NumPy array. A2 is another NumPy array. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 is A1. A2 is 5, 6, 7, 8. So which is nothing but a matrix addition. It was done here. So this is the thing. So here the thing is that A1 and A2 are of same dimension. There is no issue. See here, A4 equal to A1 plus 2. So this I can say that here in matrix it is called as vector. I can say that in correctly term I can say that it is a vector. This is a scalar. A scalar can be added to a vector. In that case, it is broadcasted. This is an important property of NumPy array. It means that A1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is, even though it is a scalar, it is broadcasted as vector as 2, 2, 2, 2. Then every 2 is added to each and every element of an A. That's why the output is 3, 4, 5, 6. So next one, this is vector. Always think that vector is nothing but a matrix. Either it can be 1 dimension, 2 dimension, or n dimension. If any of the research paper or in any data science book, it will say that matrix is nothing but a vector. Numbers are given as scalar. So we can say that vector has both dimension and value, right? Values as such, dimension is nothing but a direction is nothing but a dimension here. That's it. T is nothing but a transpose. So this is 3, 4 single dimensional transpose will give you the same thing. So this is what with respect to 1D array. If you go with the 2D array, this is how you have to create the 2D array. List of lists. This is very important. Please make a note of it. Inside a list, there is a list. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, something I have given. This is what my 2D array is. It will be printed as 2-dimensional array. So shape as usual will give you the rows and columns. You have 3 rows, 4 columns. So 3, 4. Hope you are getting right. So ND is nothing but number of dimensions. As such 2, number of dimension is 2. You can create 3D array if you want. Please try on that. List of list of list. Inside a list, you have to create another list. If you so, it is 3D array. This is broadcasting scalar with vector. So W2 is equal to W1 plus 2. For each and every element, 2 will be added. Next one is transpose. Hope you are getting right. So rows are converted into columns. Columns are converted into rows. This is. So there is a question, right? Even you have a list, why there is a need for NumPy array? So if you take with the numerical computations like sum, square root, cos, sine, some other things, NumPy is very faster comparative to the list. For instance, if you find the sum of the list, it will take some microseconds. If you go with the sum of the NumPy array, it goes within the nanoseconds. That's what the important thing is. Because there's machine learning packages and deep learning packages are huge computation intensive. In order to reduce this, many packages has been introduced with the same functionality, but with faster execution. That is what the thing is. Tane is also one of the example like that. Even though you can see that list and ND array, 1D array are more or less same as such. Whatever the 1D array is doing, list is also doing. But the computation time for list is more, whereas NumPy array is very simple. Because, for instance, we are using in a mission critical applications like space applications or airline applications, delay is not acceptable. For if the computation takes more delay, if time is more, if the delay is high, decision making becomes very more time, then there may be a complexity of the problem. That's why we cannot use simply lists and tuples in the mission critical application. So we will go with the NumPy. In order to test that, please try on that. There is another thing called, if you want to know what is the working time of this code, there is a thing called percentage time it. Please try this. Percentage time it. Then write the code and find it. Same thing, go with the NumPy and find the time for that. You will know which will work faster. Please test on this or Google it. You will find what is the time taken for the particular code to run here. So based on this only, industry will provide whether I can use this data structure or not, whether I can go with a list or I can have to go with a NumPy. This is what the main differentiation is. So as I have already given that, A1 is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. I will print here. I think I have not run this. Wait for a while. I'm getting A1 is not defined. Okay. Sorry for this. I have I didn't run this. Okay. Okay. So this is my A1. My A1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to find the sum of A1, just 10. Argmax is very important. These are the things we are going to see in our forthcoming supervised or unsupervised or data visualization. Argmax is nothing but go to this array and find the maximum element and find the index of it. So this is my array. So index is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3. For 1, the index is 0. For 2, index is 1. For 3, index is 2. For 4, index is 3. Argmax will return the index of the maximum element in the array. Hope you are clear with this. Yes, am I right? So this is what the, again, W3. Okay. So this is my W3. Last thing, this is my W3. This is my W3. I want to find the maximum element in the W3. There is another concept called axis. So if you have given axis equal to 0, this is column wise. If axis equal to 1 means this is row wise. If you take here, if you run here, see here, axis equal to 0 means I have already said that it is column wise. Take each and every column, find the maximum thing. It is 6 here, this is 10 here, and this is 11 here. So in this column, this is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it has written 3. In this column, that is 0, 1, 2, and 3. It has written 3. It is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it has written 0. So make sure that argmax will return the index of the maximum element. If you want only the maximum, just give np.max. But argmax is very important. Similarly, for this, axis equal to 1 means row is. In each and every row, find the maximum thing. Go here, this is 0, 1, 2. So second element is the maximum. Here 0, 1. So this element, so 0, 1. Here also 0, 1. So the answer will be 2, 1, 1, 1. I think so. Hope you are getting right. So this is what the working is. So the next one you can as such. So this is a numerical Python. Whatever the thing you can do with a matrix manipulation, you can do that. Either matrix addition, subtraction, other things, we can do that. Here it is given as a 1D list, R2, 1D array, which is nothing but a list, a 2D array, which is nothing but a list of lists. If you want to find only the zeros, For instance, I will need matrix of size 2 cross 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. Each element is of 0 matrix. If you want to do that, you have to give it as tuple. This is called tuple. Default data type it will take is float. If you want to give it as data type to be int, you have to give it as d type is equal to within quotes int. So this is how we have to do it. Similarly, if you want to create ones array, ones matrix, 2 rows of 3 columns as such. No, as usual, default data type is float. If you want, you can change the data type using the attribute d type. So next one, I is nothing but an identity matrix. So identity matrix is always for the square matrix. So that's why we have not given any rows and columns. Just I have given only 5. 5 means 5 rows, 5 columns. This is what the thing we have to make a note of it. So identity matrix, only diagonal elements are 1, remaining elements are 0. If I have not given d type equal to int, default type will be float. So the output will be like this 1.0, 0.0 something. So next one, we will see some of the matrix operations. So see here. So I have created 1D array d1, d2, then d1 dot d2. So d1 dot d2 is nothing but matrix dot product. Dot product of 2 vector is nothing but a scalar. I hope I am clear, right? I am right. I think so. So dot product. So I have already said that matrix is a vector. So I can apply dot product like this. You can go with the either complex numbers also. So this is, so dot product of this is, so dot products of the 2 vector is scalar. That's why the thing is 70 here. So that is nothing but 1 into 5 plus 2 into 6 plus 3 into 7 plus 4 into 8. Similarly, the other thing, this is a vector of dimension 2. So which is nothing but a 2-dimensional matrix of rows 3 cross 3. So if you have given the diagonal here is 1, 5 and 9. This is given as a list. Next, I have given diagonal comma 1 means above the diagonal, what are the elements present? 2 and 6. Diagonal minus 1, if I have given is 4 and 8. For instance, you can ask me, I want 4, 8 and 7, which is nothing but lower triangle matrix, upper triangle matrix. So there is a function called triangle upper, triangle lower. Please try this, you will get the output. So if you want the diagonal, you have to use this. And below the diagonal, you want to use this thing, you can go with 1 and minus 1. So if it is a lower, go with minus 1. It is upper, it is plus 1. So this is triangular upper, triangular lower. This is the function, you can use that. Only thing, np dot, that's it. So okay, this is very important. Please have a look at this. This is what the today's thing is. So this is what my array is. Hope, I think so. I will run this again. We will work something on this. Now I will print the DD. So this is my array, am I right? So this is my vector of dimension 2, which is nothing but a 2D array of size 3 cross 3. So you can access the elements of the array. If in a programming language, you can write the D of row index bracket subscript, I means index of 0, index of 1. That is row index and column index. But here you have to give like this row, then you have to give it as column, comma. Sorry, here, comma. Row, comma, column. For instance, I can give like this. For instance, if I have given print PD of 0, comma 2. If I run this, see here, I have got 3. This is the output. This is 0th row, first row and second row, 0th column, first column and second column. So 0th row, second element is 3. Hope you are getting right. So so comma will separate the rows and columns. So for here,
Now kindly again. DD 0 to what?
0, comma 2 means this is row, sir. 0th row, second element. Second element means this is 0th element, first element and second element. row comma column. In programming, we will give it as like this, sir. In C program, hope you are right there. 0 of 2. You will give like this. This is given as D of 0 comma 2. That's it. Hope you are getting right. In programming in 2 dimension, you will give like this. D of 0 of 2 means in 0th row, second element. This is 0th element, first element and second element. This will be equivalently given as 0 comma 2. That's it. Very simple. So I can slice a row and also a column. A row can be sliced like this: start, stop and step. For instance, if I have given colon here, these colon will separate the start, stop and step. So I have given, we will go step by step because 10 minutes is dedicated for this. DD of, for instance, I have given from 0th row to second row, step size of 1, comma, from 0th column to first column of step size 1. This is what the thing I have given. Assume that I have given this. See here. So this is start. So always make sure that start is inclusive, stop is exclusive. It means that stop is not taken. So 0, 2 means 0 and 1 will be taken, 2 is not taken. So it will take 0th row and first row. How it will increment means 1 by 1. After 0, it will increment by 1, not by 2. So this is, if you have not given, is also not at all a problem like this. If you want to run this, you can run this. So default step is 1. So it will take 0th row and first row. So this is the 0th row and first row. It has taken good. So in that, because it will not take second row, because stop is exclusive. Start is only inclusive, stop is exclusive. In column, I have to take 0, 1. I have to take 0th row up to first column of step size 1. It means that after 0, I have to increment by 1 means. I have already said that the stop is exclusive. It means that I have to take only the 0. So first 2 rows has been taken. In that, first column has been taken. So can you predict the output of this? Can you predict the output? So answer is 1 at 4. Hope you are getting right. So it has taken 0th and first row, 0th and first row. This is the thing I have given. And 0th and first column I have given, but this 1 is exclusive. So before that 1 is 0, 0 is inclusive. So 1 and 4. Hope you are getting right. If you have given step size as, for instance, I have given the step size as 2, I have given 3, for instance, 0, so it will take first 2 rows. Hope you are clear, right? It will take first 2 rows. This is what the meaning of this, because 0 and 1 will be taken, 2 will not be taken. If you want 2 has to be taken, you have to give 3 here. Then 0 colon 3 and the increment is 2 here. It means that first it will take 0th column. Next it will take second column because the increment is 2 here. And also next it will not, for the next time it will increment to 4. 4 is not found here because I have given 3 only. So it will stop incrementing and also it will stop at 2 itself. So it will take 1 and 3, 6. We will run here. We will see the output. So see here, 1, 4, 3, 6. This is what the expected output. Hope you are getting right. I think you are getting a picture out of it. This is how we have to take the thing is. So next one, if you have given colon means you have taken all the columns, rows, first is rows, and you have taken starting from, if you have given 2 only means this is the start. So you have taken all the rows, but only starting from second row, second column. So you will get the output like this. So this is how we have to take this. So similarly, 0, 2 colon means you have taken only the 0th row and you have started from second column. second to end. If you have given nothing here means up to end. Hope you are getting clear picture of it. The next thing I want to say here is that if there is a negative indexing, this is this we are going to see in our workout session also. For instance, colon, it means colon means all the rows are taken, comma, -1 I have given. Take this as my thing. See here, from this can you say what is the output? This is what my output is, 369. I will comment all the things. Check for the output. So see here, can you say what is the output? Why the output is getting as 3, 6, and 9? So this is my array. I have given as colon. It means that I have to take all the rows. I have taken all the rows. -1 means, so always scanning starts from here. If you take the rows here, top to bottom, for our column it is left to right. So if top to bottom means 0, 1, and 2. From left to right means for column, this is 0th column, this is first column, and this is second column. If you have given -1 means the scanning starts from right to left. So this is the -1th column, this is the -2th column, -3rd column. So that's why it has taken all the rows. If I have given -1, that's why it is 3, 6, and 9. Hope you are getting right. If I have given -2, it has taken 2, 5, and 8. Scanning start from right to left. So the main application of this is that, for instance, I have a data set, right? Always the data set, last column will be target column. I mean outcome column. If I want to take only that column, I can go like this. This is what the application of this. Are you clear with this? Is there any doubts here? Shall I go with the next thing? Any doubts? Okay, this so the next one is pandas. This is with respect to NumPy. So this basic is enough to work with machine learning thing. So the next one is pandas. So in pandas there are two things. One is series, the other one is data frames. So here the one-dimensional things are called as series, two-dimensional things are called as data frames. So very simple. Don't worry about the series is nothing but it has only the row index. There is no column index. It means that it doesn't have column name. Series will have only the row index, row labels like 0, 1, 2, 3. It has, we can access the row with the help of the index, but there is no column thing. If you take the data frame, it has both row and column names. Yes. Yes, is there any doubts? Okay. So whatever the raw data we are having, we have, for instance, we have a CSV file which is comma separated value. We cannot use as such in our programming. We have to convert this first into a data frames. This is done with the help of pandas. So read CSV is a file that will read the CSV file, and this will convert this file into data frame. So with the help of a library called pandas. So I have a diabetes.csv file. This will be looking like this. I have already loaded here. I think it is recycled, I think so. I will show you the thing again. So this is what the thing is. I will execute and show you the output of this. So it has, these are the attributes. I think these are the attributes, or I can say that these are the features. And the 0, 1, 2, 3 is given by the pandas. So I have already said that data frame is nothing but it has row name as well as the column name. in if you have given a CSV file, the column names are nothing but a feature names, row names are nothing but the index 0, 1, 2, 3. This is what the difference between the series. If you have series, it has only one dimension, but it has only the row names, but there is no column names. If you want, you can give it, but in general, series will not have the column names. So whatever the data I have to convert this into data frame. So first I have converted this to a data frame. This is user defined name df. If I have given the head in general, default head n is equal to 5. It will show the first 5 rows, 0, 1, 2, 3. If you give the df.columns, because these are the functions and attributes that are present in the data frames that are very useful for this. If you give df.columns, what are the functions, what are the features that are available will be given. If you give the describe, this is very essential in data science. This will give you the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25 percentile, 50 percentile, and 70 percentile. With this, I can say that which is contributing to more. What is the mean value of this? What is with this? I can say that which is giving more attributes. Which feature is contributing more to my classification or clustering problem. This is what the main thing is. So the next one, this is what the data scientist will do. With the describe, I can say that in this, glucose is mainly contributing for the diabetes, because the mean value is more for here rather than that of the other attributes like this. With this, I can also identify future engineering. This is some of the tricks with which we can identify which attribute is contributing to my machine learning task. This we have to do on that. So we can access the particular attribute with a yes sir.
Madam, kindly go to some of again that count mean, how it will calculate, madam? That count mean standard.
It has 768 rows. This all has.
No, madam. How means it automatically come if you type df.describe means it will come with
yes,
all
sir,
that.
all statistics will be given. Describe will give you the statistics of the data set.
Okay.
All the things will be given.
If I commonly, madam, find out mean plus or minus standard deviation, for that cases, how it can evaluate, madam?
You have to take a particular column and find the mean of it. Are you asking like this? For instance, I want to find the mean of a particular glucose only, blood sugar only. Are you asking like this?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to do that, df of glucose dot mean.
Okay, ma'am.
So, but this statistics will give you the overall picture. With this, I can find and identify that this is the important feature for my machine learning task. So this is what the feature engineering is. These are the hidden information found in the data. I have to identify the hidden task. This hidden task has to be feature engineering in the machine learning. But in deep learning, this hidden task will be identified by the deep learning model itself. This is what the difference is. But here we are very known that glucose is the main feature because we are able to interpret. But in deep learning, we are not able to identify which feature has contributed to by machine learning, deep learning task. That's why deep learning is a black box. So that will holds good for images and other thing. But for numerical data, machine learning is a wise good. So I have told that you can access a particular feature with the help of the feature name. Outcome. In that I have taken this. So if you want to access more than 2 columns also with this, but you have to give within the list. This is very important. So the next one is I location. Okay, this is very important. Please make a note of it. So I have already said that this is a data frame. So data frame will have row name as well as a column name. Column names are nothing but features. Row names are nothing but default indexes given by 0, 1, 2, 3. Or I can override this also. If you want, you can override these columns also. This row names also. It is defaultly given as 0, 1, 2, 3. These columns are taken, column names are taken from the data set. So if I want to take only the particular, for instance, where it will be useful, I will say that I have given 786 records. This database have 786 records. If you want to If you want to say that first 500 with first 500 record, the model can train, and with the remaining 286 it can test. In that case, I can say that first 500 data is meant for training data, remaining 286 data is meant for test data. That can be splitted with the help of a thing called I location. I location is nothing but index location. Please make a note of it. This is called as index. These things are called as index. 0, 1, 2, 3 are called, other name for this is index. These are called as labels. So I location, if it is default is 0, 1, 2, 3, you can give it. If it can, you can give it the other name also. You can give A, B, C, D for this. Instead of 0, you can give A, B, C, D also. It is up to you. You can rename it also. It is depend. For instance, there can be a customer name as your primary key, or you can give it as customer names as your row name. It can be like this also, or customer ID, or bill ID can be your thing also. If you take a supermarket, the bill ID can be a row name, because bill ID can be unique, right? So based on that also, and if it is sequential, you can access with the help of this range. So I location means index location. I location 5:15 means as usual, 5 is the start, 15 is the end. Start is inclusive, end is exclusive, so 5 to 14. So it will take from the 5th index up to 14 it will take. So this function will be used, this indexing will be, slicing will be used when we go with training data and test data splitting. Either you can go with the train test data split method, or you can go like this. This is very useful, that's why I have given here. So this is what I have given. I have given only a small gist on what are the things that are essential for our machine learning task. There are I already said that Python is a ocean. It is not that we can give everything here. We have given a simple thing. With this thing, we can run our problem with the Python scikit-learn library, and we will find the solution on them. So with these things, I will conclude my session today. If you have any doubt, 5 minutes will be there. You can ask the doubt. Yes, you can go with the question and answering sessions.
Thank you for the session, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now I'll ask the participant if they have any doubt, they can come up with their questions.
Ma'am, kindly